My shit may not be age appropriate, but I will hit an 8-year-old in the face with a participation trophy. Yes, I have zero doubts that this whole world's bound to turn into some Girl Scouts. That censorship girls out.
So there he goes. There's the real Slim Shady. Good morning and welcome to a new episode of Old Men in Chairs. You know, it's been about 1 month since I recorded an episode, mainly because I've just been so busy with all my springtime chores. I operate a small farm, a bed and breakfast. I maintain a large grounds, including a pool that had to be opened. So I've just been working all the time. And to be honest, nothing out there in new music caught my attention until just yesterday. It came to my attention that Eminem had dropped a new video, which has basically broken the internet. It's called Houdini, and the concept, as you can see on your screen, is that the 2002 Eminem comes back to our modern 2024 with very funny results, a very funny video, but also, I think, a very culturally significant change. Now, I have to say, I'm not an Eminem expert, but I've mentioned before, when I was 14 years old and I first heard Bob Dylan's Like a Rolling Stone, that stands out to me as an iconic moment where I was hearing something so totally new that it just blew my mind. And I've only had that happen one other time in my life on hearing a new musician, and that was Eminem. In 1999, I was driving my kids to school, and the song My Name Is came on, and I'm like, what is that? And they go, that's Eminem, Dad. I've never heard of the guy. But I knew immediately that this was a very, very unique talent. And I did become an Eminem fan through his first 2 albums. I owned his first 2 albums, listened to them a lot, really, really enjoyed his very, very irreverent personality. As Tom MacDonald famously said in his song Fake Woke, Eminem used to gay bash and murder his mom. There was no limits to what Eminem would say in those early days. Of course, later on he became more an establishment figure and actually told people not to listen to his music when he voted for Trump. Well, I'm a Trump voter, so I complied with his wishes. But I still recognize the tremendous talent that the man has. With this song, he's bringing the old Eminem back. That's very significant because the old Eminem told it like it was and didn't have all those woke filters on him. And to a certain extent, Eminem is bashing some of that woke culture here. To me means that the underground, which at this time is more the conservatives people that are fighting against the dominant woke culture, I think they're winning. I think they're winning the culture war when a figure like Eminem appears to almost change sides here and endorse some of the ideas that we've been saying all along. I've watched dozens of reactions to this song. All the big reactors are out there. No Life Shack has almost 2 million views in 2 days. All my favorite reactors pretty much have reacted to the song. I've watched a lot of them. That's helped me fill in the gaps of what I didn't know about Eminem since I stopped really listening to him over 20 years ago.
Hey, it's Paul. I was listening to the album. Good fucking luck. You're on your own.
We've got a problem. Check this out.
The fuck?
The fuck is this shit?
Get your ass down here.
Guess who's back? 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 Guess who's back?
Well, look what the stork brung. Little baby devil with the forked tongue. And it's sticking out, yeah, like a sore thumb. With a forehead that it grew horns from. Still a white jerk. Pulling up in a Chrysler to the cipher with the fake spurts and a Bud Light shirt.
How do they do this? Well, this is artificial intelligence. They created the original Slim Shady. It looks real. If you didn't know that artificial intelligence existed, you'd have to think, well, did they find a double somewhere? No, they created this. And of course, the joke is that he's in this modern world that he doesn't understand at all. It's like Austin Powers being brought back from being frozen for 40 years. He's wearing a Bud Light shirt because he doesn't know that that's not a cool thing to do. Saw him looking at the girl taking selfies of herself and the robots walking the dogs. And the guy on the virtual headset is like, what the fuck is this shit? Very, very funny stuff.
Horns from still a white jerk, pulling up in a Chrysler to the cipher with the flex perks and a Bud Light shirt. Lyrical technician and electrician, y'all light work. And I don't gotta play pretend, it's you I make believe. And you know I'm here to stay, cause me, if I was to ever take a leave, it would be aspirin to break your feet. If I was to ask for Megan D Stallion, if she would collab with me, would I really have a shot at a feat? I don't know, but I'm glad to be back like Abracadabra. I'm about to reach in my back, bruh. Abracadabra. Poof, just like that, and I'm back, bruh.
As I said, I've watched a lot of reactors, and reactors are mainly younger people. The average age might be in the low 30s. There's only one reaction that I've seen where the reactor, and that was Knox Hill, recognized that riff, Abracadabra, as being from another song. For people my age, it's immediately recognizable as the song by the Steve Miller Band. That was their biggest hit, actually, in 1982. But then 1982 was 40 years ago, so most people below 40, unless they're listening to an oldie station, they probably never heard this song. Now, Knox Hill wasn't even sure. He had to stop his video. He said, I think I recognize this song. He had to stop his video and do a search to figure out it was the Steve Miller Band. I didn't have to do that. I knew that right away. And what I want to do, though, is I want to stop this reaction right now, and I want to play a little bit of the original song for you to show you just how much of this song has been sampled. And in fact, Steve Miller, who's still alive, put out a statement thanking Eminem. And I got to believe that he got a big paycheck from this song, Steve did, because the song is so much taken from his original that if he didn't get a payoff, he'd have a very good lawsuit. So this was the original video that came out back in the 80s. It was posted to YouTube about 4 years ago and has 25 million views. The new Eminem song also has 25 million views, but in 2 days.
I heat up, I can't cool down. Got me spinning round and round, round and round, and round it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. Every time you call my name, I heat up like a burning flame, full of desire. Kiss me, baby, let the fire get higher. Abracadabra, I wanna reach out and grab ya. Abracadabra, abracadabra.
And there you go. Steve Miller actually doesn't even appear in this video. He was out of the country when the song blew up, and they rushed out a video with a couple pictures of him inserted into the video, but no live video of him. But I think you can see just how closely Eminem is tracking not just the chorus, but even the verse in here has following along with the original song. By the way, Steve Miller came out of the San Francisco music scene. He was performing there in the 60s, blew up with a number of big hits in the 70s. In the 80s, this was his biggest hit of all time. In 2016, he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Now let's get back to Eminem.
Abracadabra, I'm about to reach in my back, bruh. Abracadabra, poof, just like that, and I'm back, bruh.
Now back in the days of Opie, right around the time I became a dope fiend, ate some codeine as a way of coping. Take the Vomi, it's case of OE, turned me into smiley face emoji. My shit may not be age appropriate, but I will hit an 8-year-old in the face with a participation trophy. Yes, I have zero doubts that this whole world's about to turn into some Girl Scouts that censorship girls out.
So there he goes. There's the real Slim Shady talking about participation trophies and little boys being turned into Girl Scouts, censorship, and trying to shut him down and cancel him. Welcome to the battle, Eminem. We've been missing you. I hope this is the start of a new career for you on the right side of things, because it's been far too long that you've remained silent on these issues.
It may not be age appropriate, but I will hit an 8-year-old in the face with a participation trophy. Yes, I have zero doubts that this whole world's about to turn into some Girl Scouts that censorship girls out. So when I started this verse, it did start off lighthearted at first, but it feels like I'm targeted. Mind-boggling how my profit is skyrocketed. Look what I pocketed. Yeah, the shit is just like y'all have been like jogging in. I've been running at full speed, and that's why I'm ahead like my noggin in. I'm the fight y'all get in when you debate who the best, but I'm some white chalk, and when I step up to that mic, cock it then. Oh my God, it's a chicken out again. Abracadabra. For my last trick.
The real Eminem is 50 years old, so obviously he's not in physical condition to pull off these stunts, and making fun of himself here, which is always good for a laugh.
Abracadabra.
For my last trick.
I'm about to reach in my back, bruh. Abracadabra.
For my last trick.
Poof, just like that, and I'm back, bruh.
Bring it down.
Abracadabra.
For my last trick.
I'm about to reach in my back, bruh. Abracadabra.
For my last trick.
Poof, just like that, and I'm back, bruh.
Bring it down.
Sometimes I wonder what the old me'd say
What?
if he could see the way shit is today. He'd probably say that everything is gay.
Like happy.
What's my name? What's my name?
That's a classic line there. He says, I wonder what the old me would think if he saw the shit that goes on today. And then he says he'd probably say everything was gay, as in happy. You were allowed to say that things were gay back in the day, 25 years ago, a lot more than you could say it today.
Break it down.
Sometimes I wonder what the old me'd say
What?
if he could see the way shit is today. He'd probably say that everything is gay.
Like happy.
What's my name? What's my name?
So they created a monster here. It's modern Eminem with the beard, but Slim Shady hair. So it's some sort of a hybrid, which, for my money, is going to be a lot better than just the current Eminem. He needs some of that old Shady spirit back if he's going to really shake the world up again. Kaboom.
How many little kids still wanna act like me? I'm a bigger prick than cacti be, and that's why these words sting just like you were being attacked by bees in the coop, leaning back my seat. Bumping R. Kelly's favorite group, the Black Guy Peas. In my Air Max 90s, white tees, walking parental advisory. My transgender cat Siamese identifies as black but acts Chinese, like a motherfucking hacky sack. Got treat the whole world 'cause I got it at my feet.
Now there he takes a little shot at the transgender movement, but he's talking about his transgender cat. Thinks he's black, but he acts Chinese. Funny stuff.
Black but act Chinese, like a motherfucking hacky sack. Got treat the whole world 'cause I got it at my feet. How can I explain to you that even myself I'm a danger to? I hop on tracks like a kangaroo and say a few things that do to anger you. But fuck that, if I think that shit, I'ma say that shit. Cancel me, what? Okay, that's it. Go ahead, Paul, quit. Snake ass prick, you nail cross-dresser, fake ass bitch. And I'll probably get shit for that. But you can all suck my dick. In fact, fuck them, fuck Dre, fuck Jimmy, fuck me, fuck you. Fuck my own kids, they're brats.
That looks too real to have been staged. It's almost like he set up a conference call with his kids. Those are his 3 daughters. I think they're maybe from different mothers, but I'm not sure. Got them all together and then said, fuck you. and the reaction was real to me, real shock. And he says, if I think that shit, I'm going to say that shit. Well, hallelujah. Say it, man. Tell us about all the fucked up things that have happened in the 25 years since Slim Shady came out. We need to hear it. It needs to be pointed out, especially from a megastar like Eminem, who's the unacknowledged king of rap. I don't care whether he's white or black. He's the king. Most rap people accept that, or at least put him in the top 5.
You male cross-dresser, fake ass bitch, and I'll probably get shit for that. But you can all suck my dick. In fact, fuck them, fuck Dre, fuck Jimmy, fuck me, fuck you, fuck my own kids, they're brats. Fuck them. Take a scoop off, them and you are. You too, Paul, got 2 balls, biggest root balls. What you thought you saw ain't what you saw. Cause you're never gonna see me caught sleeping. See the kidnapping, never did happen. Like Sherry Papini, Harry Houdini, I vanish into the thin air as I'm leaving like.
And most people recognize this comedian. I didn't. You got to be a little younger than me to know who that is. Pete Davidson, I guess. I think the previous lines were probably the most important in the song. He said, no, I was never kidnapped. I just was chilling and disappearing like Houdini. But now I'm back. So now he's back to what he was 25 years ago, which is a smart-ass guy who'll say anything. And this is the person we need today. Welcome back, Shady.
Cause you're never gonna see me caught sleeping. See the kidnapping, never did happen. Like Sherry Papini, Harry Houdini, I vanish into the thin air as I'm leaving like.
Trust me, I'm a great driver. Don't worry, I just got my license back.
I'm about to reach in my back. Abracadabra. Just like that in the back, bro.
So now the rest of the new Slim Shady album is eagerly awaited. Is he going to follow up with what he's opened here, a time portal back to the original Slim Shady, and tell us what Slim Shady thinks of the modern world? We hope so. We hope this is only the beginning, and he's getting ready to tear it up. But a very, very clever video, very funny stuff. I wish him all the success in the world with this one. He's talking my language.